that. So I'm going to talk about some I'm going to do like a training, like a mindset training, kind of like a feel good training type thing of things that it's going to make it easier for you. But then we're also going to talk about this promo because I know there's some confusion out there. I've got clarification on it, and I want to tell you exactly what it is, how it works, all the things, and then that way there's no confusion with any of you guys, because this promo is amazing. It's designed to, it couldn't be any better for Founders Club to get unique accounts. I mean, this is like the best promo ever that they've come up with. So let's, before I do that though, I want to talk about, a couple of things. So I'm not sure what happened or when it happened, but sometime, I guess I'm almost 54, but I guess it was around the age of 50. Kevin and I started watching the weather every morning. Like, seriously, we get up. Hang on, let me mute everybody first. Hang on. Sorry. Let me do that because y'all know I squirrel if I don't. Hang on. Mute all. Allow to unmute themselves. Okay. Okay. All right. So anyway, so I don't know when it happened, but we get up in the morning, turn on the news, just watch the weather. We turn on the Weather Channel. Kevin watches it to see, if there's any traffic, how the roads are, and to see what he needs to dress like. And we watch it, we were watching it this morning, and they were talking about like holiday travel and what's going to happen next week. So New Year's Eve here in Georgia is going to be 64 degrees. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be 64 degrees. New Year's Day, y'all, it's going to be 29 degrees. So it's going to go from 64 to 29, and there's going to be some moisture in there. So they were talking about like snow flurries. And if y'all know Georgia, like when it snows here, everything shuts down. Everything shuts down. But they were talking about like, as the day goes on, like everything's going to get colder. So they were talking about possible ice and road conditions and canceled flights at the airport. And so, I think probably across the country, like Christmas week is a busy time of year, for the airports, but New Year's Day is a really busy time because a lot of people take off the whole week and then they go back to work on the 2nd. So if they start canceling flights here in Atlanta, we're one of the busiest airports like in the country. So there's going to be people that are just going to go nuts. I mean, they're going to have absolutely no control. Well, we don't have any control over the weather. They wouldn't have any control over canceled flights. They wouldn't have any control over that. So they would have like two choices. They could either freak out and stress and get mad and, cuss out the ladies at the desk that have no control over it and have the worst day ever, or they could focus on the things that they could control and figure out an alternative plan. They could change, they can't change the weather, obviously. They can't make an airplane fly into conditions that are dangerous, but maybe they could change their flight to 1 a.m. before the day goes on and the conditions get bad. Maybe they can find an earlier flight the day before, or maybe they can take an extra day off work and stay and enjoy the extra time off. So what they can't control is the weather. They can't control making that flight go when it's canceled. They can't do that, but they do have control over things that they can change. So my question is, and what we're going to talk about tonight is, what happens when your flights get canceled in your business? What happens when the weather changes and gets, ice comes and all that in your business? So let's talk about the things that we cannot control in our business. And that is, we can't control who joins you. We can't control like who orders. We can't control who works. We can't control who subscribes. We can't control who quits. We can't control who sends their kits back. We can't control who goes to Zing Fling. We can't control who shows up on these meetings. You can't control who sponsors people. You can't control who takes their products and who doesn't. You can't, there's so many things that you can't control. And Lord have mercy, do I wish that we could, because it'd make business a whole lot easier. It'd be, a lot more fun, but that's not reality. The only thing that you can really control is you and what you do. How many people do you expose to the business each day or each week or each month? Um, you can control your personal efforts. You can control how many people you talk to, how many people you share this with, how many people you expose Singular to. The only thing you can control is the person that's in the mirror, is your own personal efforts. This is this is a business that people underneath you affect your business because you can get points from them and you can get, income from them. But what you have to realize is this is not a job where you can fire people. This is like it reminds me of like my church choir. Like I would have practice on Wednesday nights, and sometimes I would get like, I don't know, sometimes I'd have like 7 people show up. Sometimes I'd have 20, sometimes I'd have 7. And it would make, and I'm like, I'm taking my time to come here for practice, and you're not showing up, but it's a voluntary thing. So I can't get mad. I can't do anything about it. I can't fire the choir. Same thing with you. You have to do something to encourage them to show up, to encourage them to do the things, but you have no control over what anybody else does, only your own efforts. That's it. Taking the time to worry about the other things is a complete waste of time. I learned a long time ago that you have to focus on what you can control and you cannot worry about anything else. And that advice is like so practical in not only our business but our life. So what does it all mean? It means that if your team isn't growing, share the business with somebody else. If somebody quits, share the business with somebody else. If somebody won't subscribe or order products, share it with somebody else. If somebody isn't serious, share it with somebody else. Work the numbers enough and you will find the quality people and take responsibility for um, only what you can do. And you'll find the quality people that will take responsibility for their own business and build it big. So if you fall into management mode, and you're going to wonder why your team won't grow, and you're going to be frustrated and most likely moving backwards instead of forwards. Does that make sense? Are y'all with me? Y'all following me? Because this is big. So the only thing you can control is your own efforts. You've got to talk to more people, right, Veronica? Talk to more people, talk to more people, talk to more people. That's the only way that your business is going to keep growing, because the statistics say you sign up a partner now, like 75% of partners that join will not be here a year from now. They won't last through the whole year. 75%. So you've got to continually keep sponsoring people, keep signing up partners to replace those that are going to fall off. So the only thing, again, you can control is you not quitting, is you showing up, is you doing your IPAs every day. That's what you can control. If we put our focus on the things that we can't control, it sucks us dry. It sucks the energy out of us, and it sucks our attention away from all the things that we need to be focusing on. Because we cannot focus, again, I'm going to tell you again, we cannot focus on what we can't control, because it makes us less effective, and it potentially leads to the outcomes that we fear the most. The more time and energy that we're spending on the things we can't control, the less time and energy we're spending on the ways that we can make a difference to people. We're going to miss the people. If we keep focusing on the stuff we can't control, we're going to miss the people. They're going to walk right past us, the one that could be that one. When you're building your singular business, worrying about whether you're going to hit a rank or not, or if somebody in your downline hits a rank, that has zero impact on helping them achieve it. Instead, switch your focus on doing the things to get you to that rank instead of worrying if you're going to hit it. Does that make sense? So we do have our goals set on those ranks and stuff, but our focus needs to be, and our energy needs to be, and the time needs to be on doing the actual activities that will get us there instead of worrying if we're going to hit it or not. So you can control if you work every day. You can control the amount of hours that you work every day. You can control not letting excuses get in your way. You can control how many people you talk to about the business. You can control the input You can control the input, but you cannot control the output. And I've said this so many times. It's one of my favorite things because once I got it, it made so much sense. Marry the process, divorce the results. Focus on your own personal efforts. Expose the products and business to as many people as you can, and then just let the Lord sort out everything else. Do that, and you will watch your business and your rank checks grow. And if your flight gets canceled or the weather ruins your New Year's Day plans, you can still be the best. It can still be the best day ever if you decide that. And we know that Luke 1:37 says, "For with God, nothing will be impossible." So let that encourage you. Okay, so let's talk about this promo. Is everybody with me? Everybody with me now? Still, y'all got it? Okay. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope it helps somebody. And I don't know why I thought I needed to talk about that, but that's just, it was in my heart. So you guys know I just do that. So, okay, let's talk about this promo because this promo is, there's been some crazy things come on. We've gotten emails that contradict other things. So let me break it down for you. Okay. So the reason they said 250 is because that gets you everything. So it's easier to say have 250 in your cart before the discount because that's going to get you, that's going to qualify them for the X5. It's going to qualify them for the free partner promo, and it's going to get them free shipping because after the discount, it's going to be right at $100 if they only order 250. So the X5, you as the upline, as the person sponsoring, will earn a qualifying account when they are new and spend $199 on their order. So that's what it can't be $199 and then discounted 20%. So $199 is what has to be their subtotal in order to qualify for that X5 to be one of your X5s. Okay, so the promo that's coming on for someone to get the 20% off and the free partner fee from December 26th through the 31st, they need to be new, needs to be a new account, and they need to have in their cart. Now listen to me, okay? I want to make sure everybody hears me. To get the 20% off and the free partner fee, they have to have $199 in their cart before the discount, which means they may spend only $160, but they do not get free shipping and they will not count towards your X5. So make sure they have 250 in their cart before the discount so they count for your X5. Okay. This promo, does that make sense? Ask questions now because I want to make sure everybody understands. Does everybody understand that? So they can spend $199 before the discount and still get the free partner fee and the 20% off, but they will not get free shipping and it will not count towards your X5. Okay.
Hey, Melissa.
Yes.
Sorry, I was going to comment on what you were talking about a while ago too, but on the headspace thing, you guys, I had to get to the point where I didn't care if they showed up or not. I had to quit stressing over it and let it go because I have a team meeting every Thursday night and sometimes we have 3 people on there after this one. But you just have to, it's not that you don't care, but you guys just don't let it stress you out. Just don't let it bother you when they don't show up because like Melissa said, you got to keep sharing the business. You can't just expect the 3 that or 4 that you've got to run the business. I mean, it just isn't going to happen. You get 25% of the people you sign up that stick with it. But on the promo, I got really frustrated today and I was like, oh shoot. Looking through the products got really frustrating for me. So I printed out that product sheet that we have. So I had all the prices right in front of me at one glance. And then I went through and marked down like what the price was after the discount so I could quick add it up. Because like I had somebody talking to me on the phone while they were driving. And so they were like, okay, well, what's this, and this? And you know, just really quick, I was able to add it up instead of scrolling through and trying to find all those products and figuring out, you know, if that was going to work. But having you a cheat sheet is really going to help you because this is only 5 days. and we got to hit it fast and furious. But
Yeah.
off the top of your head, I always offer the gut collective. That's the first thing I suggest, because I'm like, with what we have experienced over the last 4 years, 5 years, whatever it's been, we got people that are healing their gut from being so sick, healing their gut from getting the shot, healing their gut from Ozempic. I mean, they've got to heal their gut, and they've got to be willing to be patient with that. So that gut collective is 215. And I know that off the top of my head because I sat down and I wrote it all out. And then the gut collective plus GLPX is like 267. That one I don't have in front of me. It's in there. I didn't bring my cheat sheet with me. But having that in front of you guys is really going to help you when you're trying to get somebody to place their order. And then the partner link is free. So it's a no-brainer. My cousin, who's been dragging her feet for 4 freaking years, finally did it with this sale and posted and everything. I was so shocked, and I had to let that one go because she had done Ozempic, she had done all this other stuff, and I just had to let it go and not stress that she wasn't joining us. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Well, I start with the X plus and the X advance because I'm always about the big points, because I'd rather have one sale to get me the 400 points than have to get 2 of the gut collectors.
Well, some of these people, I'm having a hard time getting them to spend that much, but yeah, if they will, definitely the X advanced. I mean, that I tell them that's what I did.
Oh yeah.
I was like, do you want to go big or go home?
Mm-hmm. Well, and with the partner fee, I mean, we're looking for business builders, especially Founder Club. So I have got flyers, and on the X Advance with GLPX, I've actually got a little thing that says Business Builder Bundle, because
I want you going to share that with us?
I mean, they're going to invest. It's really cheap right now. It's less than $600 for the whole thing. When they're going to build a business with it. So they're going to get a multi-million-dollar business opportunity for less than the price of their cell phone. That's how I present it. And can
you share that flyer?
Huh?
Can you share that flyer?
I've got all of them. I've got all the bundles written out, and I will share them. They're in my boards. I think everybody.
Oh, okay.
I have my boards. Hang on, I'll show it to you real quick. Hang on, let me go to my boards.
Let me go to boards here. Is it in the Port of Art or your personal?
One. I'm the X, the red X. So this is what I did. I did them green, and you see it's got right here in the circle, Business Builder Bundle. It's $539. They saved $274, and then
that's pretty.
I've got each one, and then I've got what each one of them does. So that
cool. Thank you.
But I've got
Those
them all.
are awesome.
I've got all of the bundles that qualify. So y'all are welcome to use. Of course, y'all know y'all are welcome to use anything that I have. So
thank you.
It's all in my boards, and if you don't have
hush now.
In my boards, I will actually set. What I'll do is I'll put the end of the year flyer into underneath my my thing from tonight in the page in the group, so that way everybody can see it. But one of the things that Tabitha's on here, and she's got a new partner, and he's got two young sons, and he just started. I think I told some of y'all about him, but he just started last week. And I talked to Tabitha, and one of the things that we're trying and is working is we are simplifying everything. And I mean, these guys are eligible for the Extreme Builder. I mean, guys, and I'm telling you, if we could find a bunch of men to do this, they are so fact, and they're so they don't want all the fluffy. They just want the facts. But we're doing Zooms, so they're getting 10, 12 people on these Zooms, and we're doing these 15, 20-minute Zooms. And this is what we're saying. Tabitha's sharing her story, and she's telling, this is all business. We're not talking about the products. We're going to fall back on the products. Even though, people are on there, they need to lose weight, they need to get healthy. We are not focused on the products. So what we are telling them is Tabitha's saying, look, I've been here 11 weeks. I've made $3,000, $4,000. I don't even know. She's talking about how much money she's made in the short amount of time. I get on there and I'm telling them, if you want to make $5,000 a month, or if you want to make $10,000 a month, you get to decide how much you want to make. Go find 20 people who want to make the exact same thing, and then we're going to duplicate this, and then that's what you're going to make. And they're just like, okay. And I'm just like, okay. you know, but here's the thing. They only need 10. But if you've got it, in your head that you go big, and it's just, and Barbara's on here tonight, and Barbara's like, why 20? I need 30, because that if you have 20, everybody's not going to do it. So you've got to show them, this is what you need. And it's like that. It's like that. I don't even remember what the saying is. It's like, you don't know what you don't know, you know? So tell them, go and do this, because that every single person that they get, if they go and find 20 people, 10 of them aren't going to do it. Barbara, if she goes and finds 30 people, 15 of them aren't going to do it. But she's going to have them 15 people that's going to make her a whole lot of money. Because if all they have to do is duplicate it, they've just got to have a will. They've just got to have a dream. They've just got to have a desire. They've just got to have a work ethic. They've just got to be coachable. They don't even have to know anything. They've just got to be coachable and be willing to listen, be willing to learn, be willing to get their hands dirty a little bit and put in the work. You can have the dreams, you can have all the dreams you want, but I can promise you, if you don't put in the action behind the dream that you want to get to, it's not going to happen for you. And the same thing with all these people. And that's what we've got to show them. We can't say this is the easiest thing you've ever done. We can say this is simple, but you're going to have to work your butt off if this is what you want. And that's what we're telling them. It's not going to be easy, but man, is it going to be worth it. It will be so worth it if they'll just put in the little bit of effort and let us lead them. Let us help them. I'm telling you, somebody wants to be an extreme builder, I will work 24/7, 24 hours a day, to help them. And I know Tabitha's not, she hasn't been, working, but, 30 minutes to an hour a day. But I can promise you, she has been working a lot more since she's got some new partners, because it's not about her anymore. It's about paying it forward, and it's about helping somebody else realize their dream. It's about helping somebody else with their financial situation. It's about helping somebody else become more than what they are now, and getting somebody else. I'm telling you, it's just, I don't know what it is about, you do so little for yourself, but when it's about somebody else and you can help somebody else just have a better life, or it does something to the inside of you. It makes you want to be better. And that's one of the things, like, we've called this network marketing. We've called it, direct sales. We've called it multi-level marketing. This is pay it forward marketing. That's what Singular is. Singular is pay it forward marketing, because we have got something so big that if we just open our mouths and if we just get it out there, we can change the people around us. We can change the entire trajectory of their life. We can change them physically. We can change them mentally. We can change them spiritually. We can change them financially. We can help them become more than what they are right now, just by opening our mouths and putting ourselves and putting effort into it. Every single thing that we do, that we put effort into, it's worth it. It's the things that that are easy and stuff, that those aren't the things that are important. The things that you worked hard for and that you put a lot of effort into are the things that become really, really are the things that mean the most to you. I mean, so I wasn't even going to go into all that, but we did. And I'm glad we did, because somebody might have needed to hear that tonight. But I love all of you guys. Does anybody have any questions or any other, anything else they want to say? I know Tabitha's got her hand up. What you want to say? Y'all, I've got all my new people on here. I just love them so much.
Just a mess. I just want to say, yes, absolutely. And I know that we are a group of people that, I don't want to assume, but most of us are at least 30. I'm going to stay with that. We're going to be 30. Okay. We're going to be 30 and fabulous. With that being said, don't be afraid to reach out to the new people, the younger people, the 18, 19, 20-year-olds. They will come in and you want to break some things, they're going to break everything because they're going to break everything. They may not all have the money, like they're literally, we came up with a plan. They're partnering with each other and getting together to buy one bundle, and they're working together until they get their bonus, and then they're going to branch off and then do the other things. They are really, really, really wanting not to work for anyone. The new, I don't even know what generation they are. I don't even know which generation I am. I know I'm like a millennial. I don't know what I am, but whatever I am, I'm not them. And those are those people that will run you over if you're in their way because they don't want to work for someone. Um, they don't want their time to be tied down. They're on the phone 24 hours a day, and they know all the things about reaching out. Have you ever seen their lives and their videos of them standing in front of something looking like they own a $5 million car, but it's something that they're created? They have the creativity and the ability to do the all of the things. And I'm just saying, don't look down on them and say, oh, they don't have the money, they can't invest. They are coming in and trying to piece together some things. So don't sleep on them.
Yeah, that was exciting today. We did a Zoom with three that were, I think, between the ages of 20 and 24. I mean, it's just like you tell them what to do, and they just, yes, ma'am. And they gone, it's exciting, it's exciting to get this generation in. It's just like she said, they know social media. Oh, they can run circles of us. They were born into it. So they know how to navigate it. And and exactly what she said, go find you. And does anybody know what generation's coming up? What generation is 18 to 28-year-olds? Anybody know? Are we on I don't know. I have no idea. But whatever they are, I'm excited to be partnering with them because I plan on loving a lot. I'm just saying, I plan on learning a lot from them. And I think it's exciting. So thank you, Tabitha, for sharing that. Anybody else?
They're Z, sorry.
Gen Z? I thought Gen Z was my daughter's age.
From 2009 on is Gen Z, so we're in 2024.
Lord. Okay. What's before that then?
Well, probably
Millennials, I guess.
X
Yeah.
or Y.
I don't know. Who knows?
Are you still doing your Tuesday night Zooms with Tony?
We are going to resume those after Founders Club.
Okay.
Yep. We're going to resume those every single Tuesday after Founders Club. We're going to resume the Lead Like Jesus Bible study after Founders Club. And I think I'm going to try to do it the Sunday night that I'm not sure what time I get back. So it may be I may have to wait until the week after that to start that back. I took on a lot more than I should have, but we're going to start everything back in January. And then the Year of Transformation, make sure you're registered for that on the 3rd because holy moly, got kind of a sneak peek into everything that's coming, and it's going to blow your minds. And it's going to set us up for the best year that we have ever had in Singular. And I believe that with everything. Gen Alpha, what the heck? Lord have mercy. I don't even know anymore.
That's what Google says. Anyone after 2010 is it's millennials, Generation Y, and then Alpha.
Wow. Interesting.
Go after those alphas.
Go after the alphas. That reminds me, like, what was that? The Twilight, and that the wolves were the alpha. Like, let's go after those young boys because they want to work. I mean, they really do, and they want to be entrepreneurs. So I'm getting a lot of insight from them. This one of them wants to open a music studio. I was like, okay, put that on your dream board. Let's go get the money for it. And the other ones, I mean, they just have these dreams, they want to do these big things, but they're so limited, in their funds. We've got the answer for them. Let's go. So anybody else got anything? I love y'all. I'm so glad y'all all showed up tonight. Anybody got anything? Okay, well, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah to those of you celebrating Hanukkah that started yesterday. And I seriously, I believe with everything in me, and I pray that 2025 is going to be the most prosperous year that all of us have, the best, the healthiest year, because of all the new products that we've got coming out that all of us have ever had. And I just, abundance is the word. That's my word. I've been using it for about a month, and I just think it's going to be the year of abundance. And I pray it over every single one of you. And it's just like we've been saying, exceedingly and abundantly more than we can think or ask. That's what this year is going to be. I am ready for it. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to be on board with all of you. And it can be, you just got to put your pedal to the metal. You've got to work. Can't expect God to move a mountain if you're not willing to pick up a shovel. So pick up the shovel and, go and do the things and find the people and bless somebody. And that's the mentality that you have got to take. You're not bugging them. You are blessing people with this opportunity. So open your mouth. Nobody is exempt. You tell everybody you come across. And it's easy. You just say, I am growing my business in this area. Are you open to income opportunities because of this? And compliment them, especially like retail workers, waitresses, people that are out making hourly wages. Tell them that. You're expanding your business in this area. Are you open to other income opportunities? Because you have got such an infectious personality. I would love to have you on my team. All they can say is no, right? We're not scared of no's. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I'm going to declare Ephesians 3:20 over all of you. God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly more than we can think or ask because we honor him. His blessings are going to chase us down and overtake us. You are in the right place at the right time. And I declare a boldness over each one of you. God is going to open supernatural doors. People are going to seek us out, and we will rise in the ranks because we give him the honor and glory. Love you guys. Have a great night. And happy Boxing Day to my Canadian friends.